Hello. So, today we are going to be working on Stave, which is the official installer for SongbirdOS. It's a TUI program. I have not worked on it in a month. But it's built in Rust and it uses the Ratatui framework. Some things are broken. I do remember that. But it's not in the worst state possible. I think I have the link in the description. I don't. I can put it in the description though. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Hopefully we don't break things more. But I think some things need fixing. Specifically on the users. I know that this is very broken. And we might have to change over to decentralized input. I have no idea where Liam is today. He might be here, he might not. We took a week's break for Easter. I forgot how last stream ended. Yeah. So things could go horribly wrong today, or things can go horribly right today. Also, I'm just testing out background music for next stream. Because next stream is the first in the Window Manager series, the writing series. It's based on a song by XI. So that's the album I have playing. Yep, this is my own NeoVim config. It's based on kickstart.mvim, but it is here somewhere. That's not it. It'll be SoloVim, yeah. It's based on Kickstart Modular. It's a good base point for your own NeoVim config. But I've added some plugins and changed it up a bit to get it how I want it. It's in a state that I'm happy with now. I'm not sure if all of the dependencies are correct. I think I copied that bit from Kickstart Modular, but the rest of this I'm pretty I wrote most of this myself. So, I think I have uncommitted changes because it's not in the best place right now. I did change some stuff to OOP, object-oriented programming, but yeah, it's not in a good state by any means. Use LazyVim. because you don't want to spend much time configuring. LazyVim is really good. I have a scrapped video that was the best NeoVim distribution of 2024. LazyVim, I'm pretty sure, won that. I rated LazyVim the highest. Because it's a really, really good NeoVim distribution. It has everything that you need. And it works perfectly. Hello, Stinky Socks. Why did I reschedule? I forgot it was Easter Sunday last weekend, and I was busy. I was just busy relaxing and eating chocolate and walking around. So I rescheduled. But next week, we're not gonna have another week break for a while, hopefully. So yeah, next week is the start of the writing series. I did put out a community post. But we'll do that in an ArchVM. Want my dot files? I don't think I have my SwayFX dot files uploaded. I think I'm working on it, but I haven't done it yet. It'll be under sway dot files. Yeah, it's not here yet. I have my Neri dot files and my i3 dot files here. A lot of it is the same. But, I am working on getting that done. Dot files, yeah, SwayFX dot files. They're here. They're getting worked on. Why are these this? I haven't changed stuff yet. I also switched over to using Sway NC instead of Dunst. Most of this is the same though. It's under an MIT. Yeah, I just haven't done anything with it yet. I will finish it off and upload it at some point. Yeah, so the first, I think it was the first beta ISO, the first alpha ISO, wasn't it? We did a couple weeks ago. And we are going to have the second alpha ISO soon. We just need to do some extra stuff, get some stuff done, and then we can release the second alpha ISO. Yeah, it's a pre-alpha. Three site pages in the next 3 days. How extensive, complicated do they have to be? Because if they have to be really complicated, that kind of sucks. I don't know where it is. I think I did a... Oh, it's under my GitHub IO. Oh, it's also private. It's private until it's ready. I can show you though. Not complicated, just tedious. Fair enough. So this will have all the documentation and stuff for SongbirdOS. But it's not ready yet, so I will show it off though. it'll be under... Actually don't know what it's under. Projects, web. It'll be under something. I just don't remember what. Web design isn't... I don't think web design is too boring. It is just tedious. Back to Windows. App support, like Office 365. Because you could use LibreOffice, OpenOffice. But, I mean, I get it. Not everyone wants to use... Oh, it's under DDS. Oh, just games? Oh. Should be it. Here it is. What games do you need? Kernel anti-cheat. We're not gonna have a GUI install, so I can remove this. Oh no, this is about, this is about the actual different kinds of install. Why is this so much smaller? Anyway, it's still a work in progress. Right, let's get started. So I'll show you where it is right now. This is Stave. So it is broken. Shift tab should be able to be used to go back a page, but this is trying to take input. The problem is that it doesn't work. Most likely stuck in a loop. I'll put on a darker background just so you can see better. We can do this one. Yeah. It's just to increase contrast. This is for EndeavourOS ARM, but I like it, so. Games perform better, and sometimes I want to try a game and it's not on Linux. Is that just Steam games or any game? Because if you want Steam games, there's Proton. My stream watched on a TV. I don't know how many views I get from people watching on TV. Goodbye, we'll see you through the screen, don't worry. Eyes are everywhere. Yeah, this is more contrasty now. So yeah, it doesn't work. Luckily I have Control Q bound to free me from the shackles. So this is getting run in a loop, this draw section, and one of them is getting set to active when it shouldn't. This is the problem. It's doing this. And then here we can do... It's setting the first one to be active all the time, and I guess it's not getting any inputs because of that. We could... get it to autofocus. The code base is a bit of a mess. It'll get refactored, probably, maybe. Shouldn't take too long either. Cool. Okay, well now neither of them are focused, but at least it's not like completely broken. When can you be a pro like me? Pro like who? Pro like me or pro like someone else? Because I'm not a pro. I'm very much amateur. I kind of just stumble around until I do the right thing. And then I celebrate. We don't want that. We don't want that. Don't want that. I also just follow what the LSP says, because it usually works. So this doesn't need to be mutable. So we need to set the first one to active at the start. But then after that, we don't want to touch it. So we can delete both of these lines. We can give it let's see if... Because this all gets done every frame. Well... we can actually check the docs. It's not Ratatui though, it's one of the third-party widgets. Which is somewhere here. properties, third-party widgets, and then we want TUI input. Is it text area? No. Might be. Oh, it is. It is. Docs. Let's get the crate. I think this is the right one. Yep. And then we want to have a look. So here we have them outside the loop. We have the text area outside the loop, and then we draw it inside the loop, which makes sense. Because we're creating a new empty text area somewhere. Here. Here. We make a new text area, which means that the text area never holds our password. So we would want to create this text area outside the loop. Yeah, we want this text area outside the loop. We also want a lot of this to be outside the draw loop. Because if it's in the draw loop, then it does it over and over and over. So we only want to draw stuff in the draw loop, and that is where I have gone wrong. You've been learning tech for 1 year and you suck? 1 year isn't that long. I have been doing programming and similar for... This will be the 5th year in the summer. I started in 2020, and I'm still not good. Hello, SK Plays. How are you? This uses the Elm architecture. Yeah, so we can have a look at the actual Ratatui docs. We'll have a look at the examples, because there are quite a lot of examples. User input example. Instead of using TUI text area to input creates for more functional text entry UIs. So here you do that, and then you have that, and then you have input mode. Okay. And then you implement the app. And then you return self. In the run loop, you draw it. Match the input mode. Okay, input mode editing, if key kind, key event press. Key code, key code. So, where's the box? There's no box drawn here. Focus first name. So, this is the input form. It's not Zen. It's LibreWolf. It's just, yeah. The only extra thing that I have is TextFox, which is a little broken right now down here. It also hasn't had an update since last month, so there's no patch for this, to my knowledge. It's this. It uses vertical tabs. I should be able to get monochrome icons. Which are from ShyFox. Obviously ShyFox isn't here though. It'll be another thing. We can have a look at it. Oh yeah, ShyFox. Here it is. But we want the bit about... Yeah, in about config. We can do about config. We want the monochrome icons. Mono toolbar icons. We're on a side quest right now. Mono, and... So all of them are false by default. Mono. There's nothing for ShyFox. Do we have to add them? Yeah. That's what I assume at least. Unless it only works with Firefox. I'm on EndeavourOS. Yeah, it's not actually Arch. It's fake. It's EndeavourOS, but you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Yeah, it's not Arc either. The same settings are used. These settings can be set in about config. Well, we'll add our own then, and see if this helps. Text mono toolbar icons. Boolean. True. I'd probably have to restart LibreWolf as well. This is probably not how it's supposed to work. It's not increasing the likes. Well, we are getting likes. It could be, yeah, we're getting likes. It just could be a client issue. Let's see. Yeah, that hasn't worked. It's a Shy Fox thing. She'll be here. Download the files, configure the extensions. Sideberry. See, I manually installed TextFox, which could be an issue. Yeah, there is there's a I don't know if it's an issue or it's intentional, but views on the YouTube client go up in real time. The likes aren't I don't know, it's weird because they don't update on every like, because that would be really resource intense for larger YouTube channels. I think I get a live update. Can we give each page its own draw loop? I wonder. Obviously, we'd still need to, or would we? We could rebuild this from the ground up, which might be the right option. Like in here. Over here. Instead of doing self.tab plus equals up, we could just render the new page. Which might be the right option. Because then each tab, each page gets its own individual draw loop. Which then means that we can do things in a very modular way. No, the distro is not complete. It's just that we need the installer, and then once we have the installer, I can either add a GitHub repo as a custom repo for the ISO, so that we have the installer, or I get it submitted to the AUR and then submitted to the chaotic AUR. So we have a pre-built binary for it. But we need to get this done for the ISO to be finished. We did build a test ISO though, which you can try. There's still some issues with it. It still recommends some Arch stuff, but it's not like it's completely broken. I really don't want to rewrite everything right now. Well, we can commit the changes. Cool. Oh, this is different. Actually shows you the route. What's that for? So we have a whole bunch of stuff. I am just going to commit it as broken. You can do like a really stupid git commit message that does not tell you anything at all. Well, it's based on you could put it on hardware. It's not built from scratch. It's based on Arch, so you could put it on hardware if you want, but there's nothing different about it yet. Well, there's very little that's different about it yet. Things will really start changing when we have default configurations, when we have the installer complete. But until then, we need to... It's basically just Arch. Broken. Changes. We'll call it a checkpoint commit, or a checkpoint commit. Cool. I'm gonna push that. Now we're going to start making some big changes. So one of them will be commenting out this entire draw function. We're going to take so we'll just get the config from each. We'll grab the config in each page. We do want to draw the tabs. But we can draw the tabs in each page. It'll be different. It'll be very different. But I think it will be very worth it too. how did I customize it like this? I don't actually have my dots for this released. But for Neri and for i3, I do have my dots. They're very similar. The only things that have changed really are my way bar and the fact that it's SwayFX. We're not going to see anything right now, so I will just quickly grab this. Because in the run section, we can have we can have some of this. So instead of adding to it, we will... Actually, we can add to it. We just need to also change it. Don't want to return anything here. And then we want to grab this and put it here. We don't want the config. This is a big departure from what we were doing before. And there are a lot of issues. So we need that frame. And then in here, what do we pass in for the frame? It's immutable. Oh, so we just pass in a frame. So we're going to do we have default or a new. Because we want a frame, right? What Neovim distro am I using? It's based on Kickstart Modular. So you can find all my dot files in the description, I think, if I manage to leave them there. But it's a custom config based on Kickstart Modular. Yeah, it's lazy plug or oil.mvim. Those are the main three. I use lazy because it's what Kickstart Modular and Kickstart use, but it's really good. So in here, how do we get the frame? We have a draw function though. We have a render function. It's not called draw. We have a render function in here too. Where do we get the frame from? The frame is from here. So we want a draw. We want to draw. We do want this draw. Yeah. But we don't want to do all of this. Or we have nested loops. And then we break out of the loop when we need to. Oh yeah, Packer. We've basically spent 3/4 of an hour umming and erring and talking about my config. Which is fine, because we're doing a racing stream next week. Oh well, we'll be installing Arch next week. And then also doing racing. Which I'm looking forward to. I have some new stream overlays for that. I make all of my own stream overlays. So I made some new ones. But I think they look better than the ones we're using now. And if you all like them more, then I will probably just keep with them afterwards. So I have all of this. Which is actually a tabs element. So in our draw sequence, we can have this bit, but instead of having it render the page here, we can have it return the frame, and we can have it return the config. And the layout. I think that's everything we need. Rest doesn't let you do this, does it? No. It also won't let me do that unless I have like a... We can put it in the abstract. We have a config already. So we don't need to return the config. Okay. But that's one less thing that we have to return. Why don't I set the config? I just get the config from here. Oh no, I do store it. Okay, so that's the config. Oh, tuples, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Well, I want to minimize the amount that we actually have to copy over. So we only need to return the layout. Which means that we need to have it return a layout. I've not written Rust in so long. Oh my, what am I doing? That's better. I haven't written Rust in so long, and I'm so rusty. Pun not intended. If you want racing, you can just copy. Yeah, you can copy races. No. Yeah, I actually haven't written any Rust in over a month, and I've forgotten so much. I have all the docs open, I'm just not reading them. Also, just some, I don't know, food for thought. Obviously, you will watch on YouTube. And, I guess it's more so a question for me, but also, you know, see what you think. We should also stream on Twitch. Either move to Twitch, or multi-stream. I think that we could hit a larger audience if we were on both. By the way, this Rust code is awful. I'm really tempted to just like delete everything and write it from scratch, because I think that might be better. It's just a quick poll. I say yes. I think it would be good. Yeah, I'm really tempted to scrap all of this code. Just remove everything and rewrite it from scratch, because I have time. I have time until the next dev stream where I could just do that, rewrite stuff. Okay, it looks like people are interested in multi-streaming. Or you think it would be a good idea? I can use a tool like Restream, so it doesn't put more strain on me to multi-stream. Yeah, I think it'll be good. And we can do that next week with our stream. Hopefully it doesn't crash, because I feel like it'll be a really good stream next week. Yeah, we're gonna scrap all the code and write it from scratch with obviously better higher quality. I'll also get my SwearFX dot files loaded up, uploaded. So those will be up at some point. And good news, I did finally start editing that video that I was supposed to edit a couple months ago. It will come out before June. I promise. And it's another racing video, which was really popular before when I did one. So we'll end in 5 minutes. I don't really want to try and rewrite everything in 5 minutes. So at least we managed to... We didn't get any real development done, but we did. We did manage to work out what the problem was, and now I can go and fix that problem. There are links in the description to the album, the music album that's on right now, and also my dot files and the Songbird project, which is what we're working on, obviously. I guess we can write a readme for Stave. What? I don't know what this is. I don't know what? Yes. I don't want it. Okay. It's fine. Yes, let's write a readme. Actually, writing a readme is gonna take so long because it should be a good readme, obviously. We'll want pictures. Stave is the perfect one. Perfect TUI Linux installer. Simple. It's simple. Well, in the end it will be simple. Easy to use and easy to understand. Simple, easy to use, and easy to understand. I forgot that I had that plugin. In a normal mode, it will just show me stuff. So we'll have, this will be the contents. It's effectively supposed to be a manual. Part 1, Part 2. Screenshots. And usage. Or how to use. For devs. That'll be like 5, and we do 3 and 4. How to use. I was originally going to write it in Go. There's too many Linux distros. Let's make one that encompasses everything, and then we'll release it and let people push to it. I sense a national security threat. Do you know who will contribute to that project? Literally every government will try and get their hands on it. I mean, we do effectively have a distro that encompasses every other distro, and that's Bedrock Linux. But it doesn't really encompass every other distro, it just allows you to use most other distros. It's not even every distro. How to use Stave's purpose. Or why the name? The for devs section will be at the end. Oh, actually, we'll give it an about. That's probably better. And then under the about, we can have the name, purpose, the goal. How to use. I guess how to use will be under for devs. No, how to use will be for the... Not for the devs. The for devs bit is for people working on the project. The how to use will be how to use it as someone who wants to add it to their OS. How to use, we need one more section. Then we have a lovely even 5. Dependencies, no. How to use, we'll leave it at 4. It's fine. Then we have the screenshots, because these will be links or embeds. Screenshots. It needs to have a hash in front of it. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's correct. And then we need to have... We'll just scaffold it. Should be... Name, the purpose, and goal. Just use NixOS, it's powerful. True. It does also have a learning curve, which is by no means a gripe. We tried it. I wasn't very good at it. I feel like I could get used to it though. Okay, we'll finish this and then we'll end it there. leave it like this. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the background music was okay. And I will see you next week for our racing stream, which should be really good and really fun. If you haven't seen the community post, you can go to the post tab and check it out. There's a bit of info on there. It's at the regular time. But thank you all so much for watching and coming here today. And I will see you next time.